I seen a homeless dude with a girlfriend. Then I started thinking, you're a bad motherfucker, you're the bitch that live with you underneath the bridge. You are slinging some dick. You know how good your dick gotta be for a bitch to live with you outside, nigga. You got that You got that one hitter quitter that bitch gotta get her. That's an outstanding dick. And she was faithful, she was devoted. Cause it was raining outside. She was mopping up the motherfucker floor, keeping the water from going underneath the tent and shit. I said, what kind of dick do he got? She was under the bridge, dusting it. Had pictures of her begging for food. I said, what kind of dick do he got? 2 days later, I came outside. She was on the corner by her damn self with a sign, so I immediately thought that they had broke up. Till I looked at the sign. The sign said, we will work for food. That's when I knew they were still together. I started looking for him to see where he was at. This motherfucker was underneath the tree taking a nap while his woman was on the corner begging for goddamn food and money. I couldn't even take it no more. I stopped my car and went over there and woke that motherfucker up and said, pull your pants down, let me see what you got. I need to see what kind of dick you need to slang to get this kind of effort out of a woman. I bought my wife a house and a car and I can't get this bitch to fix me a sandwich. So who the real hoe in these streets? You come home late at night, drunk as shit. Baby, can you fix me something to eat? Well, I had a long day. Well, this nigga got his bitch cleaning up outside now. I don't ask for much, but you gotta outwork a homeless bitch. Then get your ass up and fix me something to eat. Before I take you outside and put her ass inside. To myself, we still dying of illness they done already cured for. And it's the scary shit in the world, because for certain people, you know something wrong with your body, but you don't go. See, me personally, I would hate for something to be wrong with my damn body, and I never, ever do nothing about it. And then I just let it go and go. And then finally be rushed to the hospital, and the doctor like, ooh, if you'd have got here 3 weeks ago, that shit was just in your ear. Where's that now? In your foot. How long I got? Tomorrow. It's the scary shit in the world. I get a physical every year. This year was no different. Doctor came in, I said, how I'm doing, doc? He said, I got your lab result back. Everything is looking good. You just had one minor discrepancy. I said, what's that? He said, your PSA is high. I said, what's that? He said, that's an indicator of your prostate. You being a black man, prostate cancer is prevalent in your community. What I need you to do is go back and see the reception, make another appointment, come back, I'm gonna do a prostate exam along with your physical. I'm running behind about a month and a half. I should be able to get to see you then. I'm like, fuck that nigga, we doing this shit today. I got Obamacare, nigga. Put that shit on the bill. Let's run that shit up before that Republican care comes. Say, you want to do it today? I say, yeah, I want to do it today. So I started rolling up my sleeve. Yeah, he laughed just like that. He said, nah, we don't do no prostate exam like that. I said, how you do it? He said, we do that with a rectum exam. I said, well, I don't think I got that on my Obamacare. I said, I don't think Barack could do that shit to me. He said, just go in the other room. There's a gown behind the door. Take your clothes off, put the gown on, and come on back out. We can do the procedure. I'm going to tell y'all right now, my people from D.C., I have been rich my whole life. And I'm not talking about monetarily. I'm talking about rich of the blessing of my God. Been on this earth 58 years. I have never spent a night in a hospital. I have never had no surgery. I ain't never had no broken bones other than this wrist right here riding that ragged-ass bike my daddy gave me. So I don't know shit about no hospital. So when he told me go take my clothes off and put the gown on, I did it. And I put the motherfucker on. But it was too small, it wouldn't close. So I stuck my head behind the door and said, hey, doc, I need a bigger gown. This motherfucker ain't going over my stomach. He said, no, you got it on wrong. Turn it around. I said, I'll be damned. I know I'm wearing this gown right. Because if it's between my dick and my ass being out, my dick already understands. The ass is always covered. And every part of my body know that rule. If I only got one sock, fuck my foot. That motherfucker going down the crack of my ass. And if we doing a rectum exam, I know I'm wearing this gown right. Because you're going to have to lift this bitch and let me know this is about to go down. I ain't just going to leave it open for you to come in there when you feel like it. I don't know what kind of... I don't know what kind of patience you be having with your head down, ass up. But I ain't that kind of patient. I need a head start, a warning. 10, 9, 8. Oh, shit. My ass is getting a little chilly. It must be time for him to do it. So I knew I had the gown on right. So I just walked out there holding my dick. I said, I'm ready. He said, I told you got the gown on wrong. Turn it around. I said, I'll be damned. He said, fuck it, just bend down and look over there. I said, I don't like how you said that. You need to take that bass out your voice. You're a little too angry to be fucking with my ass right now. I think we need to reschedule this appointment. And if you're gonna keep arguing like this with me, I need to put my drawers on. I don't like to argue with no nigga I ain't got no drawers on. You got your drawers on. Why can't I put my drawers on? So I went on and bent back over. Come on, let's get this bullshit over with. This nigga gonna say, stay still. I said, shit. You better hit this motherfucker while it's moving. I told you I'm scared. My leg is shaking because I'm afraid. So I looked over my shoulder. This motherfucker put gel on 3 fingers. I jumped the fuck up. He's like, what's wrong? I said, let me see what finger you gonna use. Oh, you ain't using that finger with that fucked up knuckle. I wish you would try to put that big ass knuckle in my ass, that football knuckle you got. I ought to whoop your ass for trying to put that motherfucker on. Your pinky you got should be able to find what you're looking for. I ought to whoop your ass, Doc. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you sure this is the only way you can check my prostate? Because if I go home and